Mic check, mic check. This is episode
Check,
9.
check. Episode 9. Finally, almost a double fucking digits.
Episode 9. Slate.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Here we are.
Oh!
How you doing, Keoh?
I'm okay, man. I just spilled a bunch of coffee on my shirt, so I've been better, but overall I'm all right. It's like a lot. What are you going to do? I didn't want to piss off Wardrobe.
Wardrobe that gets sassy.
She's been working real hard, so I didn't want to piss her off. So I'm just going to wear it, and then I'll probably still piss her off. Hell yeah, baby.
Audience sounding alive tonight. Welcome.
Here you are. And you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There you are. Oh, yeah. Welcome to our stupid...
Guys, another episode. Welcome to Late Night, Date Night, Daytime, Day Grind. Wherever you are, whenever you are. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us. Really appreciate it. Oh, dude.
We got another banger. Tonight.
Yeah?
Tonight's we're in late night mode.
A little
Unfortunately, we're also still in cut and weight mode, so we're not drinking. I would love nothing more to be slamming some scotch or a beer with you guys right now. But unfortunately, even though it's late, it's a nice coffee hour. Some
Nice
morning vibe on the drinks, but a nighttime vibe on the episode. Let's get straight to it. I want to talk about a little something we found amazing. Late Night Eateries. We found a late night spot. Lala's, baby. It is Euros, Phillies, falafels. I think Greek inspired, but American fryers. It looks like they got French fries coming out the wazoo.
Damn, dog, you're spitting bars. Greek inspired.
I don't even know what I said. Did it rhyme?
Something about fryers or something. I don't know. I lost it too. But
not even planned. But
goddamn,
I like it. And
open till 5 a.m.
5 fucking a.m. Are you kidding me? I looked at the girl, and the staff was sober. We went at probably, 12, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock maybe?
1 o'clock. Stone cold sober staff.
The staff was sober, which blew my mind, 1. 2, the food was excellent.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be, like I mentioned the fryer, I thought it was going to be what you'd expect in a late night, just nasty, greasy, subpar food. Yeah, that food fucked. That's a fact.
100%, bro.
I got a couple euros. I only ate one. I have a second one waiting on me for post-podcast.
I had a euro and 5 wings because today's my eating day. And
assigned.
I ate all of it because if I was good at portion control, I wouldn't have to fast every other day. Really great stuff. Fantastic. You love to see it. You love to find it.
You love to see it. This was the first time. I'm talking drive-through, sketchy part of town,
all the
close
pictures
to the college.
Idiots, you just look at what you want and you go, yeah, that one.
It's a drunk spot.
The thing that you brought it up, but just staggering to me, that the night shift was stone cold sober.
That's what blew my mind.
Because this guy and this guy have worked in restaurants during the day. Morning and dinner time. And we were never sober.
No.
Absolutely not. Job. Never. That job sucks.
If you're doing a shitty job sober, let me tell you, people listening, if you're doing a shitty job sober, stop it.
Fucking it up.
That's
not what it's for.
Start doing drugs at work. That's all I want to say. That's from me to you. There's a disclaimer that never listen to anything myself or Keoh say.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you now,
don't listen to us, but
never listen to us, but listen. If you're doing a job you hate, why aren't you doing drugs? I want to know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sometimes I'm very positive in the life, and I'm say make a change. There's times in this show I'm going to give you a motivational speech. because I do like that. I do like to be inspiring.
It's gonna
and
feel
there's
real
times
good.
I'm gonna try to motivate you. This is not one of them. I'm gonna tell you to either do drugs at your shitty job, or quit your shitty job.
Alcohol is a drug too for any people who are just gonna be like,
that's what I'm talking about. Nah, I'm talking boozing, whatever.
All the drugs. All the drugs.
Whatever gets you through the day.
Whatever drugs you want to do. Don't put this on us.
If you're easing into some Camel Crushes to get through your day, whatever.
Oh man, dude, the crush with the little menthol, baby.
Crush it, baby. If that's what it takes for you to get through your workday, crush them. I don't care.
Anybody ever smoke Camel Crushes without crushing them? They just like the option.
Why? Well, why? What's wrong with you?
So why don't they just make them fucking menthol all the way?
Give me your crush.
I don't want to pop the little pearl.
You're wrong, bro. I mean, I'm gonna tell you flat out, you're wrong. Like, do you stare at those packs of bubbles you get in the mail and you're like, I'm not gonna pop these. Like, please,
no, I don't.
Please bring some honesty to this podcast.
I pop them in multiples. I don't even pop them one at a time. I go ham on them tits. I'll tap dance on that motherfucker.
Okay, thank you.
You get me? All right, well,
popping
fine.
the crush.
That's a good point. But I don't even smoke cigs.
Otherwise, you get one of the other 8,000 brands of cigarettes.
Oh no, dude.
I don't support smoking cigarettes, but I've smoked them in my life. They're disgusting, but it's kind of like a fun ride you can go on. Sign up, kids.
Oh yeah. Nothing says you're blue collar like a fucking cig hanging out your mouth, fucking dancing while you
dirty blue collar, baby.
What are you doing over there? Hey.
Yeah.
Get up there and get up on that ladder.
I like nicotine for breakfast too, like a breakfast cigar. Ooh.
Breakfast cigar, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very nice.
That's a slippery slope, bro.
Little coffee and brekkie cigar. Ooh.
Man, your breakfast is all fucked
Anyway,
up.
yeah, I'm obviously an emotional train wreck, but
yeah.
Regardless, that I've really circled off topic. I want to get back to the late night spots because we really struggled. We were working late doing other podcasts.
I was hungry,
and right guy's got to eat. I get it.
Yeah.
He needs sustenance. He's been fasting. He deserves some food. I've been working him,
Yeah.
Been working him hard.
Let's talk to my agent,
And we were out of options. It's like fuck, like I try to avoid fast food at all costs. Which this is probably technically fast food, but you know what I mean. The big names like a McDonald's, a Taco Bell. Trying to avoid it, trying to find something. We called a few restaurant bars, but kitchen's closing. Even then, still on options. And I thought that I had driven by this place.
Yeah.
The dark corridors of Tampa.
Fuck yeah.
And then there's a shining beacon of light.
It was beautiful. It was very well lit.
Euros.
And it said open, like 10 open signs.
Like a beat up open sign.
It had a
probably
sideways
been there for 3 decades.
open tarp on it. It wasn't even facing the right way.
So we found it. They're running Philly cheesesteaks, Euros, obviously French fries, falafels, burgers,
seafood platters.
They have it all.
Why do they have those?
Seafood platter. Now we're talking a little risky.
If it's deep
I'm
fried,
all about risky.
I don't know if it is. Can it be risky if it's deep fried?
Yeah, it's probably just like some frozen cod and frozen shrimp.
Like,
it's probably fine.
It's overpriced for what you're getting.
It's probably safer than like the chicken, bro.
Well, I mean, when you fry something, germs can't be on it anymore.
Never.
You eradicated them
Incinerate
in
them.
Boiling hot grease.
So this begs a question to myself in my brain. Are there any really good late night spots that you can remember in your life? Like, we're talking, let's say post 11, 12, like normal restaurants are closing, even if they have a bar side, whatever. I'm talking about just an alternative. Like a good example might be like a diner. Diner's kind of an old school mentality. They used to be 24 hours and you could get good food.
Yeah.
There might be, skeleton crew staff, 2 people, 1 cook, 1 server. That's it. But
what was that?
Can
one
you think of
Marina
anywhere?
Del Rey? Sal's?
Ooh, interesting.
Jerry's. It was Jerry's. Jerry's Deli. Jerry's Deli in Marina Del Rey. Yeah. That was open 24 hours. I only got kicked out twice. So I think he liked me. Jerry wasn't that bad.
That's a good look.
Yeah.
Marina Del Rey, one of my favorite areas in the greater scape of LA.
Yeah.
Marina Del Rey was always nice. And you're right, Jerry's was excellent.
Jerry's was good. That was a good play. To be honest, I know fast food's not what we're looking for here, but Jack in the Box is gourmet.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's just
not what we're looking
It's another
for.
Fast food place.
But it's
I'm just thinking something
so
off
reliable.
the wall. We talked about before Pita Pit. There was One of the pita pits in our college up until 3. Way back in the way back. I mean, that's good. That classifies. I pita pit I think is fantastic.
This is one of those that's very specific to where you're living. I
think
there's
probably
little good ones all over. Gainesville, Florida. If I know the one and only, it's the one and only. Fuck a pita pit. Fuck a Denny's. Fuck a IHOP. Fucking 5-star pizza. Was what every motherfucker would
that's
bust
a pizza
out.
place.
Yeah, but it was open 24 hours, and most pizza places aren't. They were killing the 5 a.m. pizza order. Like, they were coming. It is a pizza place, but it was the most consistent 24-hour food joint. Because, like, you could sit in the place we just went to. I don't really have any desire to.
Yeah, probably wouldn't.
You know, like, it's a drive-through at the end of the day, to me.
Sidebar. Grab me that North Face hat. I'm super hot in this beanie. This is too hot to the right. Yeah.
Well, we are in Florida, and you tried to beanie it. And you grabbed that North Face hat real fast. You almost had coffee on your computer. So
I tried. You know, we're in a quote-unquote winter here. It's too hot. I tried to mix it up. You know,
right.
I like beanies and wear them, once a year on a ski trip.
Now you're kind of glistening. I like it.
Oh, I feel so much better. Oh, my God.
You look so much better.
Thank you.
I thought you looked good in the beanie.
Appreciate it. I have an addiction to the trucker hat only, and it's pure temperature related because they breathe, and my sweaty self has got to breathe.
Yeah, I'd be sweating and be spilling.
I forgot to pump up the AC too because I left the door open for the dog. So
it
is what it is. We'll make it through the bright lights. So anyway, we brought a couple in there. Yeah, I just wanted to discuss that because it's a real niche market. To find real food in those hours.
But it's also a real niche topic because it's different everywhere. I don't think there's a consistent one.
It's probably like a
nationwide.
Local spot.
It's very niche, specific to every city, every town has one, and none of them are the same.
And typically they're around a college, which makes sense. But we kind of talked about before that there's probably like some blue collar workers, people working third shifts.
Yeah.
That they need a place like that so they can get some real food.
If you're working night shift, man, you gotta eat.
Yeah, you don't want to eat the fucking McDonald's every day. Like, and I'm sure unless you're packing your lunch, you
Jack
need
in the
something.
Box every day. They have breakfast all night.
You got a Jack in the Box on the brain.
Yeah, bro, it's the best fast food place ever in a way. Is it my favorite hands down? No, but the convenience of it all and the plethora, the spread they give you. It's really delightful. They're doing great stuff over there. I don't understand why they hate the East Coast so much. I just think it's preposterous.
Yeah.
We had Whataburger, but that's really not as good.
I hated Whataburger. I don't know why people liked it.
I don't know. I don't even know if it's Whataburger's supposed to be really. Well, every time I would have it, like it was very inconsistent. Sometimes I'd be like, "This is why," and then the next time I go back, I'd be like, "Nah, this ain't why. This ain't it." So I don't know, man.
You know what I'm talking about right now?
What do you want to talk about?
It's award show season.
Okay.
I fucking hate award shows now.
Yeah, they suck. They've always sucked though, but I'm glad
I know I
that
used to really like them. I used to really enjoy.
That's so good for you.
A lot about it, but for one thing, they've just gotten shittier.
I get it. I feel like
it used to be like a big event. Not only that, you had some of the hosts would always be like a high level comedian or actor, very entertaining presence. I feel like they respected what they were doing. Now I can't fucking stand it.
I haven't liked it.
Woke
since
Patrol, mediocre
the early
performances,
90s.
Mediocre hosting.
I don't care what any person on that stage thinks about politics or religion.
Oh yeah,
and
if you're accepting awards, shut the fuck up about politics.
They all plug it. They all plug politics and religion. And you know what?
Talk about what you're there for.
It's your moment, and if you got to attribute everything to God, then you go right on ahead. It's your moment.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with people thanking. Yeah, whatever. Thank whoever you want. But if you think it's your moment to give us,
but when they turn it outward. When they turn it outward,
that's what I mean,
and get real preachy, like,
oh my God,
God is with you. You got to do this, and also vote for this guy because animals, and like whatever they're into. I'm just like, you are an actor.
You know, the blue-tailed scorpion has had a tough year.
Dude.
You need to really pull your resources together. We need to
Listen.
save this arthropod.
Brother.
I don't even think scorpion's an arthropod.
I mean,
but you get me.
Ricky Gervais kind of put a stop to it a
yes,
little bit.
He
did a great job.
He just burned everybody. That was probably the best one.
That was the last time I watched a host speech for an award show, and I think before that it was like, I don't even fucking know, dude. Like, I don't know. I just watched the lowlights now.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that they suck.
They used to like it. And I think that's a lot of people used to like it.
Yeah, but they made me happy. Like, I love seeing some of the top performers.
I'm sorry that happened, man.
Yeah.
I've just been I was unjadified by it really quick because I just, you know me, man. I feel like all that shit's rigged.
Yeah, probably.
Like the Academy, who the fuck is that? Like you know,
yeah,
like
the Academy of Foreign Press. Yeah,
the fuck is that? Like,
well, and they really, I mean, maybe it's been this way for longer than I think, but you know, with the internet, you can really see critic scores, Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. But I think Rotten Tomatoes is so rigged now too.
Probably.
But anyway,
I don't know.
Like, you could see now real people's response on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, if a movie is good or not.
Sure.
And the Oscars, Grammys, everybody, they've really started to deviate from what the masses think. It's almost this nose up echelon. Like,
well, even the
we
Grammys,
know what good
music,
products are.
Music, like,
yeah, it's probably the same.
Like what? Like, I've seen albums that were like life changing, not even be mentioned, and it's because they're not represented by a major mogul.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it's rough out there. You know, like the indie music scene doesn't go to the Grammys.
You know what makes me happy is the power of YouTube. I've seen like a lot of artists.
Yeah.
They're not on other platforms. They're not getting radio pull, but they have huge YouTube followings, and they're making careers. Bro, they're having careers. They're doing shows.
Tom McDonald just had a #1 song.
Bro, fucking Young Gravy.
Yep.
Young Gravy. One of the funniest guys on the internet. His music is interesting to me. Not my, it's not blowing the doors off my life, but it's fun. It's entertaining. He's so different.
Same's Young Gravy, dude. What do you want?
Yeah, fucking bro.
What do you want, man?
He's like a 70s porn star.
That guy knows what he's
rapper.
doing, dude.
He absolutely
knows what
does.
he's doing. Your name's Young Gravy, dude. You know what you're doing.
And he's living the life, man.
Yep.
He's on like every podcast circuit. He's doing shows. He's making music.
Yep.
He's living his dream. He's making money.
Yeah.
Like this type of guy would never have made it, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Not a chance in hell.
No, probably not. I can't imagine he would.
No, I'm not dissing Young Gravy. This is a me giving Young Gravy props. So if it's coming across wrong, I don't want it to seem like that. I'm not even as versed in his. See, this is what's interesting. Because of the internet, how I watch it, I haven't even listened to a lot of his tracks. I've seen more of him in interviews than I've listened to his tracks, and I'm a fan of him.
Yeah,
I support him. His music can be not even my taste or my favorite, but I will continue to support him because his vibe, his style, I like it.
Well, YouTube and other streaming platforms of independently ran video service streaming and just production has kind of removed that glass ceiling and that entry fee of some old disconnected fuck in a music studio going, yeah, no, you're not it. Like you're not it. You can't. You can't get. That guy's not there. Yeah, that guy's not there anymore. Eat a dick, dude.
Eat the biggest gravy covered dick.
No, you're not there. You're not there anymore. Yeah. So then now those artists can slide to the left
because the people will speak.
Slide to the right.
This is what I'm excited about our journey through this whole ridiculous plan we have. Is
this is pretty stupid.
Just make what you want, and
I love it.
And if people like it, there's an audience, and if you can build an audience, you can create whatever you want.
Yeah. The
creative freedom is what I'm so enticed by.
Get fucked, bruv. Suck on that, mate.
Yeah. I don't know what voice you're doing, but I'm into it.
Oh, it's my British. It's my British voice.
Right, fair enough.
Sometimes you just gotta call him bruv.
I thought maybe like you were like doing somebody.
I'll be doing somebody later.
Feel bad for whatever.
And there's only two of us here.
Euro breath Cohen is coming for somebody.
I don't know, man. I just want to tell them to get fucked because
Yeah.
they it's weird.
They've been holding the keys to the castle for too long.
Yes, exactly what I was gonna say in a different way.
And now we're here. People are running. I mean, honestly, we're late to the party, but people are doing whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, man.
But
we'll see what happens.
I'd rather be late to the party, wait for it to be lit. You know?
I mean, exactly. We're fashionably late.
Always.
And yeah, what we're doing.
Our success will be the same. It's fine.
What we're doing, probably pretty stupid, but I think
I'm having a blast.
I think we're kind of having fun, right?
I got Euro on my breath, coffee in my mouth.
We got
fucking killing it, son.
Bro, I think we're kind of doing this, man. You guys let us know, but if you don't, that's fine too. And we don't really care what you think.
I don't fucking care anyway.
We don't care what you think, and it's a superpower. We're just here, living the dream, dog.
I'm gonna keep crushing it.
Crushing it. So what else is on the agenda?
What's on the agenda? I had some notes. Some of it we already talked into. I want to go back into this Formula One show on Netflix. Is kind of dominating my mind because I'm so into it.
I just don't know if I'm rich enough for this, but I'm gonna try.
Okay,
I'm buckling up.
Watch the show. I mean, people have already been watching. They're gonna know the newest season. I think it's 4th season just came out. I watched that, and now I'm gone back and I'm starting the earlier episodes. Okay. But this lifestyle is insane of these people.
Yeah.
But let me pivot one moment from that because that got me the other night. I was going to sleep to rewatch Rush, the Chris Hemsworth movie.
I have not seen that.
Whoa. I'm sorry. What?
I mean, Talladega Nights really did everything I ever needed from a racing movie. Yep, just keep finding it. Yep, they're all wrong.
I don't know any of these fucking buttons.
Guys, there you go. There it is. So put a little sticker on that one so we don't ever have to hear those crickets again, okay?
Crickets, I played some music. Hang on, say it one time for you. So, rewind. I watched Rush the other night.
Seen Rush before. Because
that's how I feel.
Talladega Nights is better, and I don't even have to see it to know that.
Rush is not a comedy.
That's why it sucks.
Oh my god! You just stop it. Stop it right now. You're putting on a front. Behind those sunglasses is a bunch of bullshit-filled eyeballs because you would love this movie.
No,
this movie's phenomenal.
Fuck this movie.
It's unreal. It's probably one of Chris Hemsworth's best things he's ever done.
Hate him. Hate it. Race cars, whack. Wait, is it really Formula One?
Being a real fucking dick right now. Because this movie is excellent.
All right, tell me, man. Sell me on this movie. That's your job.
I didn't even want to talk about the movie.
You get commission.
I thought that you will have also seen it, and we could have a real laugh about some of the amazing moments. And I was going to pivot to what I really wanted to talk about.
So you womp me on a fucking movie you don't even want to talk about?
I do want to talk about it because it's leading me into my point of what I do want to talk about.
All right, let me have it.
This place it's a period piece because it goes over a couple racers' true life stories, but takes place in the 70s.
Oh, what a good year!
The set, well, that would be a decade, but the 70s.
What a good years.
Yes.
What a good years.
So, I'm in love with the 70s. This decade, I mean, what did I write? The 70s is my vibe because the 70s was a decade of style, drugs, sex, and hair. I mean.
Now I feel attacked.
Come on. I mean, everybody was killing it back then.
Yeah.
Everyone was loose. Everyone was having fun. Everyone was partying.
Yeah.
Hair was flowing. Everyone was having sex with everyone.
I don't know if hair was flowing everywhere. I don't know if everybody had hair.
If you had it, you were growing it out.
Yeah.
You were just letting that lettuce flow.
Okay.
And people were loose. I mean, what a vibe.
Yeah.
What a vibe.
All right. So, Rush.
I just want to talk about the 70s. That's it. Do you know anything else you've seen in the 70s? Like, I wasn't even alive, obviously, but everything that I can gather from that era, it seems like my vibe. It seems like I was born, in the wrong place, the wrong time. This soul, we missed it. We missed the mark. When God was dishing out souls and decades, and he's sliding cars everywhere. It's like mine was shooting in the 70s, and a little gust of wind just shot me into the.
Bro, disco music is my vibe, dude. The disco
There
era
we go.
and Motown.
There we go.
Motown was a little late, but it was still then. Still happened in the 70s. And that was my shit. I still listen to Motown like a motherfucker.
No problems. Was there any problems in the 70s?
Probably racism.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Probably that one.
But I mean, like, there's no world wars. I don't.
Yeah, nope.
Korean War was over, right? So.
Yeah. And then World War II happened in the 60s.
Way over. In the 60s? I don't think that's right.
I don't know. Didn't it? With the flower people they put like the flowers in the guns and they got shot. No, that was Vietnam. Sorry.
Yeah,
that was Vietnam. That was Vietnam.
Like,
World War II was the 50s.
39 to 45.
So 45.
That's
So yeah, I was
like,
kind of close.
That's like
Kind of close.
I don't think that's right there, my guy.
It wasn't. Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking of like.
Fuck, you might be right with the Vietnam War.
Yeah,
Let's
that is
see.
right with the Vietnam War. I saw Forrest Gump. Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe I'm dead wrong. Well, I guess shit wasn't good.
No, but that was 60s. Right?
Vietnam, 55 to 75. Holy shit.
God, you're a piece of shit.
What a long ass war. No wonder people were so mad in the 70s.
Dude,
War
we
went on
got
for
our
20
ass
years.
kicked for a long time.
Damn.
That's crazy. At least I've heard we got our ass kicked. So if you're a Vietnam vet and you believe we won that war,
They're not listening anyway.
you didn't. But I hope you did. I think maybe you did. I don't know. What the fuck do I know?
So
I don't
yeah,
know
and then let's
anything.
look at the Korean War. Yeah, I honestly like blanked on I was only thinking of the Korean War, which is in the 50s.
Oh, well,
So really, yeah, you're right. Vietnam's in that era. Well, I guess the tail end. So maybe after it ended, everyone just
all
went
the
back
way to the mid 70s.
fucking and smoking cigs everywhere.
I don't know, man. I want to know what this has to do with this stupid race movie.
It takes place in that era.
Wow.
And I just remember watching the vibe. Even these successful people, everybody's living the vibe.
Okay. All right.
Everybody's drinking and smoking and partying
While they
they're
drive
still.
race cars?
Fuck yeah,
dude.
that's what I'm talking about.
Come on, Ricky. I was high when I said that.
Maybe I should have been a race car driver.
If ain't first, you're last.
I mean, doesn't it feel good to go fast? Bro, I'm
Yeah.
stumbling my words like I've been drinking. Maybe it's just late.
Just tired, man. We're just getting through it, guys.
Gotta pick it back up. This has been sloppy.
Well, you
I need to do some vocal exercises. I need to wake up.
just need to stop bringing up this damn movie and Formula One and just talk about some relatable shit for us peons.
Bro, it's a Netflix movie.
Fuck
Everyone can
that.
watch it.
They don't even want us to watch it.
Jesus,
They don't need any
bro.
more money.
It's phenomenal. I'm pretty sure Ron Howard directed it.
Yuck. No, I'm just kidding. I like Ron Howard.
I think you're just being a dick to be a dick.
I'm not.
That's your timer.
I'm trying so hard.
Jesus, bro.
Formula One Netflix, didn't see it. Can't talk about that. Rush, never
God
saw it.
damn it. We got to take a commercial break for our sponsors. Do yourself a favor if you're tired of this episode. I wouldn't blame you. Put on Rush.
It'll be better than that Formula One Netflix show.
Sponsor Read, episode 9, take 1.
You.
Like to take a moment to interrupt your regularly scheduled program to thank our sponsors of today's episode. Today's sponsor is Dataless Industrial.
Yeah.
Small businesses often think they can't afford to automate their processes, but in this labor market, they can't afford not to. At Dataless, we help small manufacturers understand the best ways to maximize their production through automation and robotics without breaking the bank.
Robots.
Let Dataless do an automation assessment for your company so you can get back to growing your business, not worrying about how you're going to staff it. Visit our website, datalessindustrial.com, to learn more. Small businesses, focus, tune in, Dataless Industrial. We love robots.
Good looks, Dataless. I'm gonna fix it. I'll fix it right
Part 2, episode fucking trash. Part 2.
Welcome back to Late Night, boys and girls.
Welcome back to the show.
I'm sorry, Garrett. I wasn't being very cooperative because I didn't know about the Formula One.
Let me tell you,
and
the
I was just being
talent here is a real pain in the ass.
I was being a dick about the Rush thing.
All right.
But
So what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about secret farts.
You can't take my notes. Can't take my notes.
You wrote it. I want to know what secret farts is.
So where
Tell me about secret farts. I have a secret fart story.
Start off with your secret fart story, and I will go into secret farts.
So secret farts are only secret if you're alone or if there's more than 2 people in the room. Because if there's only 2 people in the room, it's not a secret who farted. You know what I mean? And my sister told me a funny story about one of her secret farts, and she hates me right now, but I don't care. I have twin sisters, so who knows which one it is, right? Well, one of them's pregnant right now, and she's been a little on the gassy side, she said, and I guess she let out a secret fart because she was alone, and her boss walked in the room, and she was like panicking. She said she was like panicking because he walked right past it, like walked right
You mean
through
in
it.
it?
He was in it. He was living in it. She goes, and she said the worst part was that this guy is a mouth breather, right? Like this guy, like she was like, I couldn't
Well, that's
believe
probably good because his nose doesn't work.
right. But she was like, I watched him like taste it. Like who
tastes the air?
Well, why would a mouth breather all of a sudden breathe through his nose? Like, why would a mouth breather all of a sudden be like, and he says to her, it stinks in here. and she was like, I'm the only other one in here. And she was like, do you know what I did? She just goes, I know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because like, what is she going to do, right?
You know.
She was stuck.
Deny till you die.
That's what she did.
I mean, what are your options?
What do you do
in those moments?
I know. It's crazy. It smells like fart in here. Why?
Or you can address it without saying you can just agree. No, you still don't give up the goods. You just say, yeah, you're right. This is bad.
Well, that's what she did with the I know. She was like, I know. Like
this is like oh my God, how awful. You're still not saying whether it is or isn't you. You're just agreeing that, this is horrible.
All right. So now you got to explain why you wrote secret farts in your notes. And you're just going to have to explain that to me because I want to know why you led with Formula One and Rush when you had secret farts just sitting right there in your notes.
I think that there's a community. We talk too much about farts.
No, dude, you can never talk too much about farts. Why are you scared of farts?
Secret
we talk too much about Rush.
To be honest, I don't even remember why I note that, but that's a funny line.
That's fun. Secret farts is a funny line.
I was like, going through my notes of things I wanted to talk about. I don't know what I was into. I mean, where can you slip them by? I feel like secret farts, to get away with them, you really have to do a drive-by.
Yeah, you gotta stick and move.
Gotta hit it in stride.
Stick and move
or
and you gotta cut that tail.
You lay the egg. Yeah, cutting the comet tail is the thing will follow you through like 5 aisles of a Target.
You gotta like do a quick spin or something.
I guess.
I don't know, dude.
Or do you have the balls to do the karate chop, the quick chop, the quick chop in public? You make it look like it's a natural move, and you just kind of.
You remember the old fart Hadouken? You remember the Hadouken? You remember that? Well, we were so disgusting. I'm surprised we never got pink eye. Listen to this. We used to cup a fart and then go Hadouken, like right in the other one's face.
Oh yeah, if you can ball it up,
it works.
You can take that little stink energy and you can grab a hold of it.
And you just hit
You can send it,
and it works. So
that's no secret.
I wonder if that instantly cuts a tail.
I mean, do you like remember the the panic in your eyes or someone's eyes when as soon as you let out a monster, like let's say you're in like a shopping aisle, and once you release it, there's like a relief, like, oh, I got away with it.
Dude.
But as soon as that happens, someone turns a corner. It's
Brother.
you and that person in the aisle, and now same thing. Do you immediately take a quarter and just leave them to die, or are you brave enough to stay there and shop on that aisle?
I'll shop on the aisle. But if it's somebody if it's somebody I know, I'll deny till I die. And I know that because I had the worst opportune fart ever in the history of farts. That was just the nastiest fart ever. It smelled like hot Cheetos. Like, it was not good.
Didn't sound that bad.
Oh man, like, nah, like, no, hot Cheetos and shit, dude. Like, it was fucking bad, dude. And I was in the act when it happened. I was in the act, talking missionary, and brother, it just came out, man. I don't know what happened.
Little sex fart,
bro. But it was not little. It started
little pump and dump.
Like, and like hot, bro. Hot, spicy, dude.
The energy in the air is already hot.
She immediately, I tried to cover her face. Like, I was like, let me choke you out real quick. Like, nah, let me muffle that.
Just a little foreplay.
She goes, what the fuck is that smell? She was concerned. She thought there was a fucking fire, dude.
You know, like
she thought something was on fire.
The dumpster next door was on fire.
You know what I did? I was like, I don't know.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck? I stood up. I started walking around the room looking for the smell, dude.
You're lucky it wasn't leaking out the backside.
Oh, 100% was. It probably went away as soon as I walked away from her.
Oof.
Bro, I had to play it off. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I called room service. I pushed 0 and I was like, yo, it fucking stinks in here, man. We're paying a lot for this hotel.
That's almost like if you're trying to lie and when people give too much information, instead of just being like, oh yeah, I didn't take that candy bar. You're like, well, no, I don't think so. And I think I saw a lady, then she came over here, and then there's a kid walked by, and maybe that's what it like.
The most wild part about
it is you called room service.
The most wild part about it is that she believed me because it was such a nasty fart. It didn't even smell like a fart.
Yeah, that's her mistake. She should have known.
She should have. But also, years later, she accused me of it. Like, I know that was a fart, and I still denied it. That was one that I didn't own until we broke up.
I respect you for sticking to your guns.
When we broke up, I was like, and that's why I farted in your face.
Final words. Time. And you know what? I did fart on you.
That was my Cheeto fart.
Mic drop.
All right. I really want you to tell me about this movie Rush. I really do. I really do. No, I really do. I really do.
Go dig a ditch and go fuck yourself in it.
I don't give a fuck about the Formula One Netflix show. Yet. Let me watch it first.
I hope you get addicted to it.
I hope I do,
and you
too.
can just sit in guilt by yourself at home.
It's so good.
Yep.
But no, seriously. Tell me anything about this Rush movie other than it took place in the 70s, because I need you to sell it to me because I want to see it. I heard it's a good racing movie.
I'll give you the long and the short. It's based on a true story about these two rivals. It's just really fucking good.
All right. Who's the rival?
I don't remember their fucking names now. We're not talking about this movie. You don't even want to watch.
Come on, I do want to watch it. I love Chris Hemsworth.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucking Thor.
Give me another Chris Hemsworth performance you like.
I liked him in that Netflix one, John Wick Hemsworth. John
Extraction.
Wicksworth. Yeah, Extraction. I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
Sequel's coming out soon, I think.
12 Hard or 12 something. There's
12 Strong.
12 Strong. There we go. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to watch it. And not for nothing, dude. Chris Hemsworth's a badass fucking Thor, man.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna hate that shit.
Kenneth Branagh, the first one, people didn't like it because it was too Shakespearean, but I loved it for that.
Kenneth Branagh was the first Thor?
The director.
Oh.
I think.
I don't know. I really liked him in every Thor. Chris Hemsworth killed it every time.
Yeah, he directed. Yeah, Sir Kenneth Charles Branagh. Yeah, I was right. Yeah,
Damn, dude.
that's why it was good.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Still works for now.
Nah, Chris Hemsworth's dope, dude. I just never saw Rush, and I just was being an asshole. I'm so sorry.
It's totally fine. What else is good on Netflix? Since it's apparently that's all I do these days.
What else is good on Netflix?
Can't drink. Guess what you're doing? Netflix.
I don't know, but I know what's good on HBO Max.
Ooh, tell me.
Fucking Last of Us, dude.
Oh yeah, you were talking
The
about
Last
that
of
before.
Us, based on an incredible narrative-driven video game that could have won an Oscar as a video game.
Was the video game the same title?
Yes. And it's Pedro Pascal and the little girl from the Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, remember the little leader? The, like, child female
yeah.
who's a leader?
Yeah.
Her. And they just are crushing it. And they're doing the game such justice. I mean, we're talking shot for shot. They're changing a couple things here and there for the sake of, it's a different medium. But shot for shot on the scenes with Joel and Ellie, which are the names of the two characters, shot for shot from the game. And the game, legitimately, if games could win Oscars, it would have won one.
Video game movies always fall flat. Typically.
Typically, yes.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
it's
So
a new medium.
This is an interesting topic.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at some really bad video game storylines that have turned into movies and been awful.
Street Fighter.
Hitman.
Ooh, you might have beat me. You did beat me. Because Street Fighter was so bad it turned back around and became good.
Yeah, it's entertaining, which is the Street Fighter vibe.
You won. Good for you. That fucking Hitman movie sucked.
It was awful.
That was Oliphant.
Yeah, and I like him.
Yep. That sucked cock.
What are some other ones that failed?
Failed miserably. Well,
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft, which I actually thought was kind of all right.
I'm not talking about the new one.
There's a new one?
Yeah, Chris Pine.
Yeah.
I don't think it's out yet.
Oh, no.
I don't know. If
No, I'm talking about the older one with the guy from Vikings. Is the main character.
Yeah. Even though he's amazing.
Yeah, he was amazing in it.
Mhm.
Everything else sucked. Yeah, I agree. And yeah, another one would be Super Mario Brothers with John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins. However,
it's good.
I for one love that movie.
So bad it's
I will watch
good.
it again. I wanted those jumping boots real bad. Let's see. Let's hit another one. This is a great topic, man.
This one I actually like, but I want to say it. Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, the newest one on HBO Max.
I mean, fucking probably any of them.
Have you seen
The first one?
Have you
so
seen the
bad.
one that came out last year or the year before?
Yeah.
That shit was good.
Yeah, the fight scenes were pretty wild.
They were badass, man. And it was like low budget. It was like you could tell it was discount.
I think I watched it on an airplane, but it was good.
Bro, that shit fucked.
Good enough for what it is.
Yeah, dude, I'll watch that shit right now. Another video game movie that sucked a bunch of dicks.
Or that was good. I mean,
That was good. Fuck. I have one.
The Witcher.
Yep.
I liked The Witcher a lot. I don't even play the game, but I don't play any of the games. But
I'm mad that that he's out. What's his
okay, but
name?
I'm talking about the first 2 seasons he's in. So
Yes, but the writing could have been way better. That's
Okay,
why
well,
he's out.
fair enough.
But it was good. You're right. The
What
Witcher.
other storylines that started absolutely as a video game and tried to transition? There's got to be some big ones we're missing.
Bro,
here.
I'm
This is your
definitely-
wheelhouse. This is what you wanted.
I am, but you're right when you say they're typically bad, so I don't
Mm-hmm.
fucking hold on to them. They're doing an entire League of Legends show right now called Arcane. That's okay, but it's animated, so it's good, but it's like based on characters that I find completely uninteresting.
Yeah, I want to talk about live action because I think that's so hard to translate.
Well, that's why The Last of Us is doing well, because it was done in with motion capture, like real people.
Oh, interesting.
Fuck, man. It's hard because a lot of the properties that do it also do other things, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. Didn't necessarily start as a video game, so that one doesn't really count.
Surprised they haven't tried to turn something like a Final Fantasy VII into a live action.
They did, but not live action.
No, they did the CGI
that
movies.
CGI shit was
no,
awesome.
No, I want to see what an undertaking that would be. I don't think it's possible anymore.
No.
For one, it's just too old for that game. Nobody gives a shit about that game anymore.
No, they don't. They did like Pikachu stuff, like Pokemon shit. They did like a live action one where like
Angry Birds. It's not live action, but
bro, that's crazy.
How weird is that? I guess it's a video game.
Ryan Reynolds was like
app.
the voice of Pikachu or some shit. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, interesting.
I mean, still he was CGI, but they're not gonna fucking paint him yellow.
I choose you,
Pokemon.
Pikachu.
Pokemon's. I mean, maybe the cartoon came first, but I feel like that's a video game.
I think the cartoon came first, but still, I guess yeah.
The video game
how about,
is way more popular.
This isn't a video game, but it reminds me of it because a similar transition is the Dragon Ball Z movie was terrible.
Bad.
So bad.
Holy shit, that was awful.
How could you take such a global property and make such a shitty movie?
Dude, that shit sucked. I'm pissed off we're even talking about it.
Well, it needs to be talked about.
It does.
It needs to be addressed. You know,
God,
I'm sure it got bodied when it came out, but it needs to be addressed.
I find that any anime that goes live action usually sucks. Avatar: The Last Airbender wasn't changing anybody's life.
Ghost in the Shell, Scarlett Johansson.
Fucking, I heard that one was actually pretty good.
Wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. I mean,
Right.
The Ghost in the Shell was such a phenomenal anime. That
Netflix has done a couple.
the one that hurt me the most, the Cowboy Bebop.
Oh,
That's, I think, one of the best properties ever to come out of the anime universe. Anime. Maybe one of the best stories ever.
damn,
That story is so complete, and I like that it has a beginning and an end.
You're right.
It's a true story.
You're right.
And oh man, and they just did they fuck it on Netflix?
They really did. There was also Full Metal Alchemist. I couldn't watch it because the cartoon's just so much better. I don't know. They're doing like a live action One Piece, which is another anime, like pirates with superpowers. I don't know, man. Also a video game, but I find that we've covered pretty much every video game property. I know they're coming out with a new Super Mario, also animated. Chris Pratt's Mario. Don't know how I feel about that.
Ryan Cohen, you know what time it is?
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
Top 5 video games ever.
Oh my God.
Ryan Cohen. If you
Hit
are
me with
asleep
it.
at the wheel right now listening to
Yo.
us, I don't know how the fuck you made it this far in this shitty episode, but made it to a climax.
Let's see, man.
Give it to me. You want it less semen? Is that what you said?
Less semen. Never.
Okay.
Always more.
I can give you some too because I have not played video games in probably a decade and a half at least, but everyone's got a list.
I played shit out some video games, guys. If you don't know that about me, then you just don't know me.
Greatest video games of all time. Top 5. You want me to start this for you while you brainstorm?
Sure, man.
I'm going to save you. I'm going to take your giant body over my head and I'm going to lift it into the air and I'm going to save you.
Okay.
I'm going to fireman's carry you out of this
Thanks,
shitstorm
man.
of an episode.
Wow.
Top 5 video games ever. Not necessarily in this order, but one of the best games I've ever played. To bring it back, Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
I absolutely love that
Great game.
And I like all types of games, but
Great game.
Storyline, everything about it. If you're any halfway a video game nerd, everyone at least knows about it.
Great game.
Final Fantasy VII.
Awesome.
Unbelievable.
Great.
The cutscenes at the time, I mean, talking about mind-blowing cutscenes,
100%.
interactive gameplay, the story,
100%.
way too adult for me at the time.
Right. 100%.
Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Dark. I love post-apocalyptic shit.
I love it. You're going strong, man. That's a great first.
You ready for this?
Ready.
Mario Kart.
Hey.
N64. Nintendo 64
Nobody's gonna tell you
Mario
wrong.
Kart.
Nobody's going to tell you you're wrong. You can't.
Is there a better social video game that exists?
There's a couple that,
I don't know.
that rank, but there's not a better kart racer. There ain't. There's not a better game that makes you feel like you're riding go-karts.
Unbelievable, that game.
100%.
You stick 2 and 64s together, do an 8-person battle.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
Yeah.
At a time before, you could just internet the universe and play 1,000 people. Playing 8 people was a big deal.
That was a big fucking deal. You're not wrong, man. That's true as fuck.
Ooh.
What else you got?
The original Call of Duty.
Ooh. Call of Duty, the original.
Still, to this date, the only computer game I ever played.
Wow.
In college.
I never played the original Call of Duty.
In college, some baby genius got a cracked copy for everybody on our dorm room floor. Everybody on the dorm room got it on, and we would open the doors in the dorm, and we'd just scream at each other in the hallways. Because this is before headset era. Well, maybe it wasn't, but we didn't have headsets. Yeah. It's before headset era, I think. And so we're just screaming down the hall playing each other.
That's fire. That's a great experience that he had for you guys. That's so great.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's badass.
And for people like me that I'm not going to download a video game or figure this shit out. No.
100%.
Somebody figured it out, and I played the shit out of it.
All right.
Amazingly fun.
Again, next. That's great. That's great stuff.
Sega Genesis Mortal Kombat.
All right. Which one is
Blood Code. Because at the time, you could play it on Sega or SNES. Yes. It's a huge war between Sega and SNES.
Which one was that? Mortal Kombat 2, 3?
1, bro.
1. Okay, all right, cool.
1.
I don't know. Like, they all came out around that same
era. We could talk about 2. That's fine. We could talk about 2, but
yeah.
I'm talking Blood Code, son. ABAC, ABA.
With the blood code on.
Blood Code.
I got
Turn the blood code on.
There's a lot of blood.
That's the real blood code. Look it up. All right,
you got one more, dog.
ABAC, ABB. Yeah, that's it.
You got one more. This is a tough one, man. Do I have enough time for this, man?
I know. I'm going to throw one more personal choice.
All right.
Final Fantasy 9.
Great Gunblades. Love it.
No. That's 8.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, you're talking the
Final
one
Fantasy 9 was the medieval one.
Yes, with the little
monkey
mage,
kid.
Little monkey
kid. Yeah, and the monkey kid. The knight. Yes. That one I enjoyed because it was almost like the antithesis of Final Fantasy 7. As dark and as deep as that was, 9 was
bright but still
great
dark.
Story. Yeah, but so much fun. More interactive. Good. I remember there was a day that I was sick from school, and I was legitimately sick. It's gonna sound fake, but I played for probably like an 8 or 9 hour stint, and it was like amazing.
Oh, it's the best. Those games, good. And
that's normally not my vibe. I normally can't sit there that long.
The reason I got into the way I got into video games hardcore when I was older was because of the house.
I got good news for you. I got bad news for you.
What is it?
You got 5 minutes to do your top.
All right, let's go. Number 1, not in any order necessarily.
No order. Don't stress.
Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time.
Oh, I wish I would have remembered that one. I'm so glad you brought it in.
On N64.
Yes.
The most explorative open world for that time and era.
Yes.
So did not hold your hand, did not care if you ever finished it. Was very difficult. You would go to school and ask your friends how they're doing it. And you basically, like, all the minds of my school were helping crack this game together. Like, any kid with it would at least help you with something. Even a kid who started playing it later than everybody else would be like, oh, did you get the, whatever. Did you ever figure out that lizard boss? You got to throw the fucking bombs in his mouth and like crazy shit. You're like, I don't know. I just kept dying and I gave up. Like the one time when I had the horse, when I finally got the horse, which you literally had to time travel to do.
I don't think I got the horse.
And I saw this gap in a bridge and I was just like, fuck it.
That makes me remind.
Jumps it. Camera goes underneath the bridge and watch you jump over it. Cinematic camera back then, man.
That's pretty wild.
Right.
That just made me want to give a special shout out to another one I forgot to be on there is Mario 64.
Mario 64, absolutely.
Because
100%.
everything you just said about Zelda also translates to that open universe Mario had never seen. So, all right, next one. 2.
Next one, Gears of War.
Oh,
Gears
nice.
of War, it was a game changer. It was the first third-person shooter that I actually felt better playing it than a first-person shooter. You just The controls were so tight, the quick reload, the teamwork, the co-op, the PvP, closing the grub holes with the grenades. You know, you're working it was like Trimmers meets like Starship Troopers. It's crazy, man. And the gore, the chainsaw, the lancers. What?
Did you know I was almost
Game
the
changer.
lead voice for that?
What?
Yeah.
Shut up.
The sound engineer did all the voiceovers for that.
Yeah.
Also did all the voiceovers for Automaton.
Yeah.
And he liked my vocal work, and he put me up for it. I didn't get it.
Yeah,
but he
you
put me up
lost
for
to
it.
Bender from
Yep.
Futurama, so don't feel too
I
bad.
might have gotten beat out.
Don't feel bad.
I might have gotten beat out.
Up next.
Round 3.
This one is somewhere in there. I'm not a huge fan of it now, but as a child, it was some of the most fun you could have with your friends. It's kind of my Mario Kart. Super Smash Bros.
Oh, okay.
Super Smash.
I see that.
Super Smash is one of those games that, while I don't play it that much and it might not be in all my top 5s, it's one of those where like any kid will come in the room and you really don't know if they're going to be good or not. Like I've seen girls be like, oh, which one's this one? They're cute. And they're fucking hustling you. And they will kick your ass with Pikachu, like badly. Or like Kirby the fuck out of you. Like every kind of kid who walks in the room, you're sizing them up and you're just like, who are you going to pick? And stop pretending like you don't know how to play this game. Because these motherfuckers were wild. Everybody has at least one person they're pretty decent with. Up next, because I know I'm short on time. Man. Gotta give a shout out to the MMOs out there. World of Warcraft was a mecca, man. That was a crazy game.
Did you play that game?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did.
That's like a whole social universe.
That was when I was on house arrest, man.
Some
that was
people,
my universe
like,
when
just
I was
live
on
their,
house arrest.
their social lives in that game.
Yeah. I played EverQuest before that. Worked my way into World of Warcraft. I got into the MMOs when I got in trouble as a kid, and they were
What is an MMO?
massive multiplayer online game. So it's actually massive multiplayer online role-playing game.
Mamarg.
MMORPG. Massive multiplayer online role-playing game.
Okay, fair enough. What do you got? Something. What's
There's
something
so
modern?
many.
What's something?
Something
What's been the
modern.
best of the last like 5-10 years that just stands out?
5-10 years.
What stands
It's
out?
had ups and downs. We've been playing it. We've been revisiting it lately, me and a couple of my friends. But you cannot. Call of Duty is a great one, for a lot of people. But this was one that was also on the Gears of War level, where it felt like it was on another level of innovation when it came out. And that's the Assassin's Creed series.
Oh, I'm into that.
The Assassin's Creed series and God of War. Both of those are incredible.
I've got one more to end on that.
Yes.
I hope that the camera is still rolling because I think we just have a few
Let's do
moments.
it.
This is going to break all the barriers. This is going to end it on such a high note. GoldenEye.
Yes, I was going to mention it. I was going to mention it, but Call of Duty 1, you had such a unique experience that I couldn't take it from you, man.
Bro, GoldenEye, shotguns only. Come at me.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Wow. Fuck you, man. What an awesome top 5 that I didn't even expect to ever do with you.
And coming out of me.
Yeah, coming out of you. I think the end of that episode wasn't bad. I think the second half-
GoldenEye. We all forgot about it.
100%. I was gonna mention it when you said Call of Duty, but I was like, your Call of Duty experience was so badass. Like, what an awesome experience.
Thank you guys for listening. If the video is still rolling, we love you. See you next week.